So let's see how you can use IBDesignable and IBInspectable keywords to customize a button. So create a project, make sure it's a single view app iOS project, click on the main.storyboard file, click on the library icon in the upper right corner, and just grab a button and drag and drop it anywhere on the user interface. And if you click on the button and then click on the attributes inspector icon, you can see some of the options that you have for customizing the button. So what we need to do is to create a separate Swift file. So click on File, New, File, and you want an iOS Cocoa Touch class file. Click Next, and you can give it any name you want. I'm just going to call it Rounded Button. Make sure the subclass is UI button and the language is Swift. Then click Next, and then click Create, and this creates the file. And you'll need to go back to your main.storyboard file, click on your button again, click on the identity inspector icon, and click on the class pop-up menu, and then you'll see the .swift file that you just created, and you want to link that file to your button. So it should look like this. Once you've done that, you click on the rounded button.swift file, and the first step is to make this an IBDesignable class, and that means it will display the changes in Xcode when you make them. And now we need to create IBInspectable properties. So let's start off with corner radius. We'll call this a CG float. And we need a didSet part. We're going to set the corner radius to corner radius. And we need a similar IBInspectable property for the border width. Make this a CG float. Set this to 1. You need to use the didSet command. And here's the border width. And we set it to border width. And the final IBInspectable property will be the border color, and you can create as many as you want. We're just going to use 3 for this example. We need a didSet, and the border color, and that will be the border color, CG color. And now if you click on the main.storyboard file and click on the button, click on the attributes inspector icon, and you'll see right here we can now choose a border color, a border width, and a corner radius. And if we expand the button, we can see how the corner radius changes the corners. And that's how you can use IBDesignable and IBInspectable keywords to customize different user interface objects and have those options, those properties, appear in the inspector pane.